Hi everyone, Lawrence DeMonico here, president of Rare Breed Triggers. I'm coming to you with some breaking news. We just secured a major victory in federal court against the ATF and their executive overreach. Judge Reed O'Connor in the Federal District Court in the Northern District of Texas has just issued a preliminary injunction against the ATF and their illegal attempt to classify forced reset triggers as illegal machine guns. Now, this victory was made possible by the National Association for Gun Rights and Texas Gun Rights, who filed the case NAGR v. Garland just 2 months ago on August 9th. I'm about to get into the meat and potatoes, but before I do, I want to make one thing very clear. If you have a forced reset trigger and have been worried about the government showing up at your door, do not cut this video short. I'm going to give you very clear instructions on what to do in order to gain the protection of this preliminary injunction. Please be patient. I'm going to try to keep this short, but at the end of the video, I will explain exactly what you need to do so that you too will be protected. All right, so I'd like to begin by highlighting the fact that Judge O'Connor issued this order just before midnight last night, which of course was a Saturday night. So that says something. Now, being awarded this preliminary injunction is huge. It's a big deal for numerous reasons, but first and foremost, it means that we have a high likelihood of success on the merits. Now, what exactly does that mean? Well, it means that Judge O'Connor believes we will ultimately win on the decision that the FRT-15 and other similar forced reset triggers are not machine guns. Okay, so why am I saying that? Well, let me share a quote that I pulled directly from Judge O'Connor's order. On page 26 of the order, Judge O'Connor writes, and I quote, "FRTs do not fire multiple rounds with a single function of the trigger and do not qualify as machine guns. For each and every round fired, the trigger moves forward into its reset state and is depressed to release the hammer from its sear surface. Because the operative mechanical function of the trigger is to release the hammer, that the trigger of an FRT-equipped firearm functions for each shot fired disqualifies it as a machine gun under the current statutory definition." Well, what do you say to that? Does it get any more clear? I don't think so. So I'm just going to get right to it. Who is protected and how are they protected? I'll start by explaining what protection is guaranteed by this injunction. As of today, Judge Reed O'Connor's preliminary injunction order, or PI, blocks the DOJ and ATF and all of their respective officers, agents, servants, and employees, and blah, 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 from initiating or pursuing civil actions or criminal prosecutions against anyone in possession of an FRT, sending notice letters or other similar communications stating that FRTs are machine guns, requesting voluntary surrender of FRTs to the government based on the claim that FRTs are machine guns, and destroying any previously surrendered or seized FRTs. Now, let me explain who is protected. This is probably the most important point of this entire video. This injunction only covers the individual named plaintiffs of this lawsuit and their families, and the organizational plaintiffs and their members. Now, it's fairly self-explanatory who the named plaintiffs and their families are, but I want to make sure everyone understands that the organizational plaintiffs are the National Association for Gun Rights and Texas Gun Rights. So this preliminary injunction protects those organizations and their members. It is not a nationwide injunction. It does not protect just anyone and everyone, but it does protect the members of NAGR and TGR, and this is huge. So if you haven't done it yet, you need to become a member of NAGR. The annual membership costs $35. And by becoming a member, you will be protected by this court when, as we expect, the court issues a final injunction. It's as simple as that. Become a member and get protected. It's only $35, so please join us in the fight by making a donation, become a member of NAGR, and get protected. There will either be a link in a pinned comment or a link in my bio or a link somewhere easy to find. Just follow that link, become a member, and get protected. Now, you can rest assured that the DOJ and ATF are going to appeal this case to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, and we may have to litigate this all the way to the Supreme Court. But for now, you have the option to be protected. Share this with your friends, your relatives, your neighbors. Hell, share it with anyone and everyone you can think of. Share it all across your social media accounts and tag everyone. Just get the word out. This is a big step in the right direction, but the fight is not over, not by a long shot. We have to keep up the fight, and we need your help to do it. Thanks for listening, and most of all, thank you for your support.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching that video update from Lawrence DeMonico, the president of Rare Breed Triggers, and who we are fighting shoulder to shoulder with in court to support the right to own forced reset triggers. As we know, as you know, as probably the ATF knows itself, forced reset triggers are not machine guns. There should be no bar for civilian ownership. Now, like Lawrence said in the video, all of our current members are protected, which means all of our members up until October 7th, the date that this order was issued, absolutely, unequivocally, there is no doubt, are protected. It says so in the judge's order itself. Now, the order is a little ambiguous. We asked for a nationwide injunction. We wanted this to cover everyone. The judge said it just covers members. Members was not defined by the date range. So, this is untested legal water. We would love to tell you if you join right now, you will be a member that is protected. We can't guarantee that because the order is a little ambiguous. It's untested legal waters. So, could be yes, it could be no. The important thing to know is that if you join National Association for Gun Rights and you become a member, you will be protected from ATF action in the future. Because this isn't the last lawsuit we're ever going to file against the ATF. Trust me, more are coming. And when we get injunctions like those for our members, you will be protected. If you want to join, the link is down in the description. You can become a member. You can support this lawsuit. Of course, you'll be supporting further lawsuits as well. We are going to keep you up to date on everything that we have going on. You'll get email alerts, text message notifications if you want them on, hey, we are doing this on Capitol Hill. We're doing this on this state hill. We just filed this lawsuit in this district. Whatever we're up to, you'll be the first to know, being a member of National Association for Gun Rights. So whatever actions you want to take, guys, again, even if it's just sharing this video, we appreciate everyone's support in the fight for the Second Amendment. Again, while we work here full-time, we couldn't accomplish our jobs if it wasn't for our members supporting us, for getting involved in the fight themselves, for sharing the word of the Second Amendment. So we appreciate you. I know Lawrence appreciates y'all immensely. We're happy to get this temporary injunction, and there will be many more in the future protecting not just our members, but all Americans. That's our goal. We want to protect every American from constitutional overreach. So, if you haven't already, subscribe, like this video, and we'll update you with another video soon.